everybody, it's Becca J, and today we're going to try something that I have actually been really excited for and just haven't done the video yet, and I don't know why, because I keep looking at it. I'm like, I want to play with that, but I need to wait for you guys. Yeah, and I bought it like a month or two ago when it was like first out, I guess. I actually went to the store, had to go out of state. Well, we were there for other reasons, but still. And I grabbed it, and it's just been sitting here waiting. So today is the day. You ready? Yay! Yes. Yes. It's the Sephora Into the Stars palette. It's got 80 eyeshadows, 20 lip glosses, 10 cream eyeliners, 5 brow powders. Ooh, I haven't done brows before. 5 blushes, 5 bronzers and highlighters, and 2 tutorial cards, which is going to be great because, like, I don't know what to do with eyebrows. I'm okay at blush. Not really. And I like highlighters and never did a bronzer. Oh, and then it says it's also got 5 color correctors, which will be good because, you know, I got a spot here, it's a pimple, back here is a brown, it's like a mole, so we can try different colors, hopefully, and with stickers, because I'm 12. Okay, let's open it up. Okay. It comes out looking like this. There's a lot of packaging, which is kind of nice because then you know your stuff's not like bouncing around, breaking. Okay, and here it is itself. It's a beautiful, big, and it's heavy. I mean, it feels good. Diamond shaped, multi-layer palettes. I'm trying to figure out how to open it. Okay, so right here is like a little pull tab, and things slowly start coming out, I guess. Let's flip the top first. Ooh, look at that. It's got a nice mirror. Look at these colors. Get that off. Look at that. Yes. We're going to swatch it. There's a lot going on here. So I got all of them out. This is the whole thing. It's gorgeous. See, and then I guess once it's opened up, you know, I guess once it's all opened up, it kind of forms the shape of a star. So maybe that's where the Into the Stars come from. Okay. So I'm going to close half of this back up so that we can get a good look here. Okay, so here's this top section. It's beautiful. These are eyeshadows. Here is another eyeshadow section. Here are the bronzers and illuminator highlighters. And these are the blushes. Ooh, look at that. That's sparkle. Are you getting that? Okay, so let's take a look at the other side. Oh, yeah, we'll take a look at the other side and then I'll show you something else I noticed. Okay, on this side you have your lip glosses. These are really pretty. I hope they perform well. This little section here are the brow powders. The cream eyeliners here. and the color correctors. Okay, the mirror is cute. It says Sephora. I didn't see in the box. I did not see in the box the tutorial cards. It says there's supposed to be 2. So what I'm thinking is it's this here. Here's one talking about the color correctors, where to put them, what each color does, and then another one for how to actually do eyeshadow. But they're not like 2 cards. I think that's what they're talking about. It talks about the secret of trendy eyeshadows, and then the magic of color correction. I think what I'm going to do is just swatch it like crazy and do a look afterwards, but I'm going to I can already tell it's going to be a long video. Nobody wants to watch long videos. Okay, so I just swatched just this top portion right here. Took me a while, and I went bottom to top. So here is like the top 2 rows. They're very light. I mean, look at that. You can't even tell there's something there, or these here. But they're, oh, look at that. Woo. They go on really well. I was expecting, oh, because it's store brand, you know, it was like kid stuff. These are very smooth. I'm not having a lot of fallout in my pan. I mean, the palette's still clean, and they're little tiny spaces to get my big old fat finger in, but they just, like, one swipe, they're pigmented for the finger swatches. Here's the bottom. These are all the blues, greens, a couple of these, like this one, it swatched different than what it looked like in the pan. But these are all the beautiful colors. There's a lot of shimmer, sheers, mattes. I mean, it's gorgeous. Okay, here's the other eyeshadows. This is the little section right here that comes out on the wing. These swatched a little more difficultly. I felt they were more powdery, in a dry sense, not like powdery, creamy like the top section. I don't feel they're as pigmented, and they just gave me a little bit more trouble than anything else. Okay, so you have your yellow, whites to yellows, the creamies, the pinks, more pinky brown purples, and then goes to blue. Okay, now moving on to the bronzers and the highlighters. These are the 2 highlighters. Like a brown champagne and then more of a yellow champagne shifter. And then here are the 3 bronzers. This one's very pale, medium, and darker. The highlighters went on great. I don't know anything about bronzer, especially in a powder form, but to me, I mean, I had to like dip a couple times and swatch it. That was like 3 swatches there. They just seemed really light. I'm not sure though if that's how it's supposed to be, but to me it didn't feel like it was right. Okay, now we're on to the blushes. Okay, these are very pretty. These 2 are a matte. This one's a matte. And then these 2 are the sparkly, like topper type. It would be even a beautiful eyeshadow. Okay, so next I did the lip glosses. And I noticed, as you can tell, some of these are very, very soft. And when my brush dipped into them, I mean, they just went. So here are the lip glosses. There's some that are very pigmented and some that are more on the sheer, and then you have ones that are very sheer and they're more like toppers. Okay, here are the 5 eyebrow powders. I thought they were cream, but they're powders. So dark, not so dark. Here's the lightest, a little darker, and then your middle. Next, I did the cream eyeliners. This one was my favorite here, but I noticed as I was dipping in, it made like a crunching noise. It was not dry, I guess because it's got so much sparkle in it, but it actually made a noise. The other ones were very soft and creamy, but not too soft. It has like an extra special little sparkle. I love that. Ooh, and that green is pretty too. Okay, next up is the face color correctors. This one here is the peach. It's to neutralize dark circles for medium to dark skin tones. This one under it is for the light to medium skin tones. This one here is the pink. It's to illuminate the complexion, which is like they show it in your upper eyebrow, well, right here. This one here, the lavender, it's to brighten dull zones. They show it on the T-zone of the forehead and the nose. And the green one is to correct redness, which I actually want to try right there. Okay, so that was all the swatches. That probably took, I don't know how long. It took me a long time. I'm actually going to play with this. I'm going to try a look, and we're going to see how it works out in real time or real life, because, I mean, you know, swatches are all good until you get it on the face. Because I think just swatch-wise, this is a really good palette. The powders are good. My palette is still clean. The only messy area I have is these lip glosses. But I mean, everything else was more than what I had expectations for. So that's always good for me, but we need to see it on the face. So I'm going to put some primer on and we're going to make a mess. A magical into the stars mess. Hey you guys, so I put my primer on and I'm looking at all these shadows, and I have to tell you, this thing is big when it's opened up. Now I understand some of the complaints that people were like, it's big, because this was one of the things I bought for me, so I did read reviews. It wasn't specifically bought to do a video, but I was like, it's not that big. It's when it's folded up, it's not big. There's a fly. I swear I smell good. But opened up, it does. It takes up a lot of space. It's my base. Okay, and I chose a very neutral color. Okay, I'm wearing brown, so I don't want to do brown today. I'm going to try a pink on the outer corner. The pink. Okay, I have decided to ditch the instructions because now it's telling me to just, I'm pretty much done, like put on an eyeliner and soften it out. I'm not doing that. We're going to play. The lid. This one here. I'm scared. And this on the lid with the Fix Plus. now I'm going to just try to blend it all out. Because now I'm just going to clean up the edges. I don't have any fallout. Well, I have a little bit right there, but nothing. That was a mess. I always think it's right here, but that's just my face. Alright, I want to try one of these eyebrow things. Let's do that. So I'm going to try this one here. I'm nervous. I've never done eyebrows before. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just letting you guys know. I warned you. I warned you. And then I have fallout on my nose. Thinking it's too dark. And it doesn't want to come out. So we carry on. Oh my gosh. There's a reason why I don't do eyebrows. It's so dark. It's scary. If you made it this far into the video to laugh at me, this is... I'm sorry. That's my very first time. I don't know what to do. I was guessing. That's what happened. Now, I know there are rules about like powders and creams and what to do, but I really want to try this green redness concealer corrector on this pimple. And I'm like, I don't know, I should probably, do I prime first? What do I do? We're just going to put it on there. What do you do, like blend it out? That doesn't make any sense. Somebody help me. Well, I think it's time for makeup, so I am going to go ahead and prime and put that on, and I'll be back in just a minute. The more I look at it, the eyebrows aren't so bad, but they're kind of... I got some learning to do with that. I didn't do my lips. Okay, I'm trying this one here. Try to keep things a little neutral. Just a little. This is a lot of makeup. I'm not a gloss girl. Okay, you guys, there it is. The eyeshadows really surprised me in this box. I'm telling you, and some of these eyeshadows could be highlighters. You know, I used a nice light lavender. I'm loving the pigmentation, yet it's still soft. This highlighter, I like. I didn't expect I'd like a golden color, but I do like it. I think I did decent on my, what is this thing? A forehead? On my forehead for the contour. Not so much here. You know, I have to learn, and now that I have something, I guess I can try. I can just go to the store, and we have a Sally Beauty Supply. Maybe they'll have a brush or something, because I don't want to go Walmart. The blush was real pretty. It's not too pink. There's only one in there that I could use. The lip gloss, I don't like glosses, but it's beautiful. It just doesn't want to layer, or it moves around, it shifts. This eyebrow thing, girl, that's my fault. I don't know what I'm doing. the color corrector I did here, I think now it's more obvious. I can't say if these are good or bad because I didn't use them after that green one went weird. I don't know. This was a lot of fun though, and for me, this thing is perfect. It's beautiful. I'm going to learn a lot with this. You know, tonight I'm going to be watching videos on how to contour with powder because I don't know. Let's take a look at these lips. You know, it was real smooth, even application. Very, very glossy. I'm actually really pretty happy, you guys. Except for this contour thing and the eyebrow thing. But I don't know. Okay, do I recommend it? Yes. There's a little bit I noticed on some of the swatches, the color representation was off. It didn't look like the same on a swatch as it did in the pan. But I mean, I used this pretty heavily. Look, there's like no particles. I think I only had a tiny bit of fallout. Or is that when we decided it was my imagination? Because the eyebrows, of course, they gave me fallout because I don't know what I'm doing. But I mean, my palette is clean except for the lip glosses, which I showed you. They're just a weird texture to me. They're very soft, but it's a gloss. The eyeliners are gorgeous. I think everything about this is great, and there's no reason why all people with all levels of knowledge can, I mean, it can be used by everybody. I think, you know, the stickers, it's a little kiddish. Stickers are big, I think, but I think if you're going to put stickers in a package, make them more adult, like Into the Stars. This says fairy tale, make a wish, Wonderland. There's a fox, there's a wolf maybe, there's houses and a tree. I mean, it's just weird. It's just odd. I would have liked to see like snowflakes or the big northern star, not snowflakes, but you know, the big beautiful stars. And I would, if that had been on here, I would have decorated my case. So you have to not compare this palette to another person. You have to take it as it is. And for me, I say it's great. Get it quickly because Christmas is soon, very soon. And if you watch this after Christmas, well, there's another Christmas coming. There's somebody's birthday coming. You just need it because you want it, special day kind of thing coming. I say go for it. It's not, you know, there's those little kid stores in the mall. I'm not going to say, you know, like Claire's. It's not Claire's quality. It's way better. I was expecting something like you would get from Claire's or from the children's section in Walmart. You can get, this is way better quality than that. And I'd say just save your money and get this instead because it's great. It really is. And especially if the person knows how to use all this stuff. Or like me, who I don't know how to use all this stuff and I don't have the product to use it, but I've been wanting to. This is perfect. I'm going to be playing with this a lot more. Yes. So yes, get it. It's worth it. It's worth it. It was like $59 or $49, like 50, 60 bucks. Just go for it. You won't be let down. And if you watch other videos and they're like, ugh, okay, well, they're probably being a little snobby. There you go. But you could still appreciate this. I guess that's what I'm trying to say, is this can be appreciated by everybody. Okay, so go right now. I'll put the link down below where I got it. I went to the store and got it. They had it on display. But go get some. Get it. Okay, I'll see you next time. Bye.
Good job, Mom.
Don't forget, click, like, subscribe.